Hi guys! So today's video is just going to be a really quick review, not in depth because I don't want to give any spoilers away, for a television show that I recently binged through the first season of very quickly. That show, as the title of this video would suggest, is Travellers. Now, in all honesty, I hadn't actually heard a massive amount about Travellers until I heard Sandrine, who is another lovely YouTuber. I will link her channel or two channels in the description box down below for you to go and check her out. But I heard her mention it at one point and hadn't really heard anything else about it. And so when I saw that the first season had been put up on UK Netflix, I decided to give it a go. I honestly didn't really know what to expect from this show, but I loved it. It has been an unexpected hit so far in my TV viewing in 2017. So if it's something that you haven't heard very much about, I'm going to give a very rough overview of what the show is about. As I say, I'm keeping it spoiler free, and you can decide from there whether or not you want to go and give it a shot. So first up, I'd categorise Travellers as a sci-fi show. It has a main cast led by Eric McCormack, who I'm sure you'll know from Will and Grace and various other television shows. Basically, the show is set in the present as we are at the moment, but is following a group of characters who have come back to our time from the future. So they've come back from a future where the world has pretty much been destroyed and humanity is living in very dire straits, and they have come back through incredible technology designed in this future, which has allowed them to come back to our present time to try and avert some of these crises that are going to cause a lot of the problems that they are facing in the future. So how they actually come back to our present, it's quite a sad way that they actually make it back to the present, in that they have a technology which has allowed them to, obviously from the future, look back to the past and know exactly when people are going to die. And this technology allows them, at the exact moment that a person is going to die in the present, their spirit or their soul or their essence, whatever you want to call it, comes sort of through this technology from the future and takes over their body just at the time that the person that they really are dies. So as far as the family and friends and colleagues of these people are concerned, their loved one or their colleague or whoever it is exactly who they were before. There's nothing's happened to them, they haven't died, and they are obviously not aware that the person that they are living with or working with or friends with is no longer that person. So from the future, they have learned all about these kind of host bodies, their lives and their relationships and their jobs, and have figured out how to kind of take over their lives in the best way possible without the people around them realising. So I thought that was really interesting, and there's a lot of interesting things in terms of that to do with the sort of ages of the people that they are. So you've got one character who in the future is actually quite an old man, but he is now in the body of a teenage boy. And there's sort of some ups and downs in terms of the information that they had. There's a couple of glitches that they weren't quite aware of some of the issues that these host bodies have, and so they've got to battle some of the issues that these hosts were battling while trying to save the world. So as I say, we have sort of a group of core main characters who are this particular team. There are other teams from the future existing at the time, working on different projects and eliminating different problems. And it's just a really interesting concept, and I think it's been very well done. The relationships between the characters really gripped me from early on in the story and made me want to keep watching to see how they were going to develop. In terms of the catastrophes that they're trying to avert, I think it's been very interestingly written, and I just really loved it. It's not a show that I knew, as I say, much about before I sat down to watch it, but I think that it's been very well written. I think there's a couple of moments throughout it that I was a bit like, really, we're not going to explain that, but generally overall I felt like it's been very nicely done, very nicely put together, and I am a fan. So let me know in the comments down below, did you watch Travellers, and if so, what did you think of it? If you didn't and you're going to go and check it out, please let me know, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. If you haven't already hit the subscribe button, you can do that now to keep up to date with all of my videos, and thank you so much for watching. I'll speak to you again soon. Bye!